It's big, it's heavy, it's creamy. I have given it the nickname, the cell phone killer. Today, I'm talking about the legend, the 70 to 200 millimeter lens. I'm always in the pursuit of smaller, lighter gear. So why do I keep this lens in my bag? The 70 to 200 is a must-have for event photography. Why do I call it the cell phone killer? It simply gets shots that other people can't with their cell phones. We're living in days where everyone has a camera on them at all times. And some people think they can do the job of shooting an event just as good as a professional photographer. So we, professional photographers, have to set ourselves apart from everyone else at an event. First of all, when you take the 70 to 200 out, you pass the photographer eye test. When people see this lens, they know you mean business. It just looks pro. But the power comes from being able to get shots from a distance. This is the king of getting off-guard shots. You get a chance to shoot shots that no one even knew you were taking. When cell phones start using digital zoom, the image falls apart. But when you zoom with the 70 to 200, your pictures actually start getting better. Have you seen pictures at 200 millimeters? Beautiful. When you are shooting events on a stage, this lens is critical. It could be concerts, plays, or ceremonies. You will need that reach to capture close-up moments and the emotion of your subjects. You will be with hundreds of people shooting the same thing, but they won't be able to capture the moments you can with this lens. Your client will be so impressed and pleased with pictures that they didn't even know were possible to get. Another benefit is the 70 to 200 allows you to get out of the way and not disturb the audience as much. Photographers need to be like ninjas. The less we are seen, the better. You don't want to be the photographer that is shooting the exchange of rings with a 35 millimeter lens or blocking the view during the first kiss. Get out of the way. Throw on that 70 to 200 so you can get out of the way and still capture the moment. I cannot tell you how many times people have come up to me and told me that I did a great job at the end of an event and had not seen one picture. Why? Because they had been observing me and saw that I'm very thoughtful. I get the shots, but I try very hard not to become a part of the event and stay out of the way. One other major benefit of this lens is its ability to get your subject on smaller backgrounds like seamless paper. The longer your focal length, the more narrow your view will be. This is so helpful when you are struggling trying to frame your subject on the backdrop. People are not taking into consideration how challenging it is to get a group of people on a background. They just want the picture and you have to give it to them. A wider focal length incorporates more of the background, which may expand beyond your seamless paper. This can take a lot of time fixing in Photoshop. To get more on the backdrop, use the 70 to 200. You will get less of the background and more of the backdrop. It is also an excellent focal length for headshots. It's nice to be able to get headshots without having to be right in someone's face. It can be hard for your subject to relax and be natural when you are right there in their face. Also, this distance keeps the lens from distorting facial features like you would get from a 50 millimeter or 35 millimeter lens. The closer you get to your subject, the more distorted their face will look. So, throw on the 70 to 200 and back up. Give them some space. So even though this lens can be big and heavy, There are just so many reasons and benefits why you should keep one in your bag. But whatever lens you have, I hope that you're using it, and I hope that you are enjoying it. Until next time, have a great day, and peace.